Hey guys, so this is a review on a restaurant which I very recently have been to and just absolutely have had an amazing experience I just want to share with you. So Dans Le Noir means dine in the dark, and it's a restaurant in London. If you want to take a look at it, I can always put the web link down below, but it's something which was recommended to me by a number of friends, and we recently took a couple of friends that were staying with us over to it. Never been before, so there were 4 of us in total, and basically the concept behind it is that you eat in the dark. And when someone first told me about it, I was like, I don't really understand how it's going to work. Like, how are you going to be able to see what you're eating? How are you going to know what you're eating? But that is exactly the concept, is that you do not know what you're eating, and it's run by entirely blind waiting staff. So everybody who serves you in the restaurant, which is pitch black, like it's a darkness that you wouldn't have experienced before. It is pitch black. So when you close your eyes at night or whatever, and you can open them, you can see lights from outside. It's nothing like that. You cannot see. Like, if you do this in front of your face, you cannot see. So before you go in, there's like an entrance way, and you can all sit and have a drink. There's a bar and kind of get in the mood. They have little lockers that you have to put everything in because you can't take your phone or anything like that. So you literally get rid of all your valuables, put everything in the lockers, and just take the key with you. So you can have a drink in the bar, and one of the hostesses comes over to you and talks you through your options. So there's a number of different options, and you can choose what menu you want, but you don't know what you're going to eat. So for example, you can choose a fish menu, a vegetarian menu, a meat menu, or a complete surprise menu, which has more unusual items. I won't ruin what the surprises are, but there are some really, really unusual foods that you probably would never have had before. And some of these are really quite pricey foods as well. So although you may see on their website and think, oh, that's quite expensive, like I think most people would think that, but it's an experience like you won't have had before. So when you're ready and you've made your decision, one of the hostesses takes you up to the door for you to be greeted with your waiter, who, like I said earlier, they are all totally blind. So they ask you to put your hands in front of the party in front of you, and they literally guide you to your table. So as soon as you enter the black dark room, you cannot see anything, and obviously as soon as you enter, all your other senses are heightened when you can't see anything. So it is incredibly loud. It's like you're just listening, like, what's this, what's that, where am I going, I can't see anything. And all of the party that I was with all had the same feeling of an instant panic, like we need to get out, we don't like it. But that faded within a couple of minutes, and then we were just like, wow, we love it. Like, we couldn't believe it. Like, in that room, you were the people with a disability, all the blind waiters know where they're going, they're totally confident, totally happy with the surroundings. They can tell where they are by listening, by feeling, and they introduce them to yourself. We had an amazing waiter called Jack. He was really, really funny. He made a number of jokes, like totally made us feel at ease. They say, when you're ready, we'll bring you your drink, what do you want to drink. When you're ready, we'll bring you your starter, your main, your dessert, whatever you've ordered. But they don't tell you what it is. And first of all, we were trying to, like, oh, who's next to us, who's next to us? We were feeling, and like we were right at the edge of the table, and then our 2 friends were here. But we could hear that there were a lot more people over in that direction. So you're really trying to sense, like, how big's the room. They never show you the room. You never know what the table looked like, but they do show you once you finish the food. And just going back to the food, like the way that you eat it, we were trying, like, oh, we'll eat with like knife and fork, we'll eat with knife and fork. You don't know where your mouth is, you don't know where the food is, you don't know what the food is, so if you don't know if it needs to be cut up, if you know what I mean. So we were actually like going in with like feeling, like I was like, oh, this feels like this, feels like that. But a lot of the foods, like I say, are so unusual. I'd never tried them before, so when I was trying them, I didn't know, like, oh, it tasted like this, or oh, it tasted like I didn't know what it was. So one of our friends we were with is actually a chef, and he knew a lot of like the taste. He was like, oh, I can taste this, I can taste that, and actually he was bang on the money. So when you're ready and you've enjoyed your thing, you can go whenever you're ready. The waiter will then lead you out of the room, and you say goodbye to him. And it's really weird, because as we came out of the room, he said to us, and now you can see. Obviously he can't see, and it was actually a really emotional moment. Like, I haven't experienced that before, like the sheer just not being able to see. It was really, really an amazing, unique experience. And they're so kind, so warm, so friendly. Like, the waiters just made it just absolutely mind-blowing experience, and I would highly recommend to try it. Definitely try it. It might be best rather than just to go in maybe to go in a big party so you can talk to a lot of different people. But yeah, absolutely mind-blowingly good. Like, A star, A star, star, star. So when you come out just to finish the experience and the review, you're then greeted by a hostess, and your like eyes are like adjusting, you're kind of like trying to work out like everything's so bright for about 10 minutes actually. And then they say when you're ready we'll show you what you ate. And so obviously you've got a picture in your mind, like when you can't see your mind, obviously it like tries to figure out what it is. So we kind of had felt like what things felt like or what we thought they looked like, and actually some of it I really did picture it because I touched and felt it, but I didn't know what I was eating, and it was really amazing to like see the layout, what you're eating. And I've been told that they change the menus all the time, so if you've been before but you want to go again, double check first, maybe give them a call and tell them what you ate or tell them when you came to eat. But they do apparently regularly rotate the menu, so definitely recommend it. If you've got any questions or anything, be happy to ask. I really enjoyed my time there and so did my friends, so I hope this review's been helpful or interesting. If you're coming to London, it's something I'd recommend to do. Remember to thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.